Ready to go. So I'm here with
Peter.
Yeah, from
Hotel Anfield.
And what is your role here?
I co-own Hotel Anfield.
Yeah, and I believe you were involved with the commissioning of the mural down there.
Absolutely.
So my first question is, why did you feel like we needed another Liverpool FC mural? We've got obviously the Trent one, the Henson one, the Gerrard one.
The more the merrier. Look, we need to celebrate the legends that we have in the past and at present, and on top of that, really for us it was more a case that Anfield Road is worldwide known. Yeah, but when you get to Anfield Road, it is not quite as memorable an experience as it could be, in the opinion of myself and lots of other traders and other people involved. So we thought, what can we do to liven up the street, utilize some of the dead space on some of the buildings, and so we thought, why not a mural? So we put it out to vote, for fans to vote what they wanted, and 40% of 15,000 voters wanted Mo.
Just that leads perfectly to my next question, really. Why do you think the fans chose Mo Salah?
I think it's his contribution to the club that he has already made, and I think there's maybe a couple of the people that voted for him that also want to sort of send a message to say, you know, we do love you, we do respect you in this city a lot, we respect you for everything you've already done, but we also very much hope that you will continue doing it in the next few years. So I think it's a mixture of that. Now, Virgil van Dijk, for example, got a lot of votes as well, so did Robbie Fowler. But yeah, Mo smashed it out of the park, to be fair. So people seem to love him a lot, and I think that's the message that we want to send to him as a person as well, so he knows what we got in him and that he's at home here in Liverpool.
Yeah, that leads on perfectly again to my next question. Could that be the recognition that he feels like he deserves to sign that new contract?
I think as fans I personally don't want to get involved in a conversation directly about his contract and why he does or doesn't want to sign. I think the people that voted, the 40% of all the people that voted to have him, will have their reasons. But I think for a player to understand in a way very creatively like that how much he is recognized, it's just going to give him a buzz, you know. I mean, he's driving in that team bus right past that mural every single game, and he's going to get reminded every time what his contribution is and how much we value him. So if that gives him a boost to perform better on the pitch in that moment, score that one additional goal, which will see us win another 2-3 trophies this season, then it did the trick. If it ends up having a bearing on his contract decision or not is obviously would be nice, but that's not the aim.
Yeah. So obviously once the fans voted for Mo Salah and you knew it was going to be Salah, because it's been a pretty quick process from what I can remember. How was the design chosen?
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, so basically we reached out to a lot of fan clubs, big groups, really recognized locally, and asked them basically which players they think would deserve a mural. So he was one of them, and then the vote went within 2 weeks. Basically, we gave people to vote, and Mo came out. Now the artist himself, John Coolshaw, is a fantastic guy, and for everybody who might not know, he actually paints it with one arm, because he lost use of his other arm in an accident when he was young.
Did not know that.
Which I didn't know until
recently.
I was gobsmacked because of the scale of like Stevie G on the Sunderland and so on. Phenomenal work. Anyway, so there's a bit of it was a mixture. So some of those fan clubs, the chairs of them, had a couple of views. The artist himself came up with a couple of designs, and we kind of bounced them backwards and forwards in between the people kind of involved at the heart of the fan scene to ultimately decide this. But very interestingly, Pep Linders had a little view on a particular aspect of the design as well. So in the end, he had a tiny little bit of a say about one of those details in the mural as well, which made a change. Can you give us
any more detail on what it was, what he said?
It was the positioning of Mo's head. So the original picture, the hat is a little bit lower, and he felt that basically people should have their hats up high and be proud and have a positive, like it's more a positive attitude when your hat is up rather than when it's down. So we basically designed the mural, you will see it very, very soon, with his hat a little bit higher than what it kind of actually was on that iconic picture. Yeah, and that was Pep's contribution.
That's interesting. So obviously Pep Linders knows about it, and we had a chat the other day. He's informed Mo Salah about it, hasn't he? How do you feel, and all you've obviously contributed to this project, that the man himself, Mo Salah, the main man in Liverpool right now, arguably knows about this? That surely takes to like the next level of like proudness.
I mean, if he hadn't known, he will know on the 2nd of April when he drives by in the team bus. But yeah, no, it's great, you know. But I mean, I have been lucky enough in the past to be close to a couple of players from different clubs, but including Liverpool. And they are human beings that do know what is being said and what the talk of the town is. So I'm very, very sure that he will have known about this mural even before it started to get painted, you know, when it got voted, when the vote got announced. There were way, way, way too many people, including a lot of people from Egypt, talking about it for him to not be aware of that. So, yeah, it's a great feeling. I can't wait. The Watford game is going to be special. We are going to be down there when the bus goes by, put on a little bit of a show, and we'll all know in that moment that he sees it from the bus. And it's just going to make us very happy. You know, everybody who is involved, the artist, the various traders on Anfield Road that are part of the group that we are working in, the traders group that has made this happen, basically, together with the council, with the city. So there will be a lot of happy people.
Yeah, I think that wraps it up. That's